Hey, hey, hey!
What up, though? I like to do the little fingers pew, popping in here. What's going
Whatever works for you. Whatever
on?
works for you.
That might have been the weed there. I was a little anxious there. Could quite possibly be this brew. Who knows? You know how it is, Boogie. We're back for another episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. I'm your boy, Nate.
And I'm your other host, Adrian.
What's going on, No Sleep Crew? We appreciate you for being here with us. Man, what's going on, y'all? Hit the like, subscribe on all of your podcast platforms.
Heck
What's going on,
yeah.
Boogie? How you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Listen, there is I'm starting to get really irritated on like the smallest things now that we're about to open up. We're
Ooh,
about to fully open up in Chicago, and it's starting to like really irk me. Like people in my building feel like it's open up in our building as well, so they're not wearing masks. And I've definitely had like that look. You know when you get that look when somebody's really close to you in a grocery store, or you at Starbucks or whatever getting a
yeah,
coffee, or you at the grocery store and you like right when you about to pay, somebody is like,
all up in your shit.
that's how I felt earlier today. I'm on the elevator and it was a neighbor of mine. I guess it's a neighbor. We don't know each other, and you don't really know your neighbor,
This is true.
and she just looked at me while she didn't have a damn mask on. I looked at her and I was like, "This what we doing?" And
Oh,
clearly I had a mask, so this is all she saw, and I was just like, "Word."
you know what I'm gonna ask you? Which I don't even have to ask this question, but I'm gonna ask.
No, don't do it.
I'm I'm
You
I'm I'm
already know.
I'm gonna ask. Was she a Caucasian?
Boldly so.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of figured. That has Caucasian white woman written all over it. No, so I feel you. Knowing that the city is opening back up, it just makes my ass itch. I just
Ugh.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ugh, that's how I feel about it. It's
Clean
just
ass, you nasty, scratchy, dirty ass thing.
nah. We all cleaned up over here. I'm just saying,
Oh, okay.
it's
My
too
bad.
many people. I'm just Chicago's already the third largest city, anyways, in the
Rep it.
country, and we're now open at full capacity. I'm just like, no, 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 no. I'm still gonna be masked up, but hey, do what you
I'm
do,
gonna be messed up, but don't get it twisted.
you
I'm
know.
definitely taking advantage of Chicago Shy Town, summertime shy all day. I'm gonna
Oh
be on
yeah,
this rooftop. I'm gonna be on this rooftop like fuck out of
I need
here.
a mask that has like some little air vents on the side. I plan on being out at some festivals. I'm gonna
Wait, you
be.
gonna be at a festival?
No, probably not. I mean, small, like neighborhood fest,
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
Taco Fest, shit like that,
Got you.
Not like, nah, I mean, I'm old. I ain't about to be out here at these little,
Coachellas
nah,
and
nah,
Lollapaloozas.
man, all them dirty ass, smelly ass kids at Lala. Nah, I'm cool on that one. The thing I do fucking hate though is this fucking traffic. Like Chicago traffic, it is back. Like I miss like pandemic Chicago traffic. You get anywhere in like 15 minutes. Like you
I
go,
will say the traffic is quite legendary, and the fact that now people are back to their old ways of
this
not
shit,
driving well.
man, it's just fucking bullshit. I'm just like, nah, I'm staying in the house. I'm staying in the house. I'm coming out only when the money is calling me, or if it's something nice to do. I'm like, all right, cool. A couple of us, we all vaxxed up. Let's go out here. Let's have a good time. That's what I'm doing.
I mean,
I'm getting my rest up. I'm getting my quality nap. That's probably why I feel kind of lethargic right now. I took a lengthy nap. It was probably also the two edibles that I ate as well. But I slept like a motherfucking rock.
I don't understand
Rough.
what you're trying to prove.
What you
with
mean?
all of this weed and edibles. You win, okay, nigga? You won.
I
You
know.
won. Like how? What? Like why are you trying to outdo yourself and challenge yourself even more by taking even more edibles?
I like to
And
be relaxed, man. I like to have a good time. I'll just be like, hey. Sometimes you gotta test the limits to know. You're like, okay, two is the limit. 2.5. Okay, we're going into a danger zone. Three, and we out of here. I mean, if you've been fucked up off the eddies before, right? Like, I think we've all had
yeah,
that.
when I first tried edibles, when I was like, oh, I can't take that much. Got it. Cool, 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 cool,
Man,
cool.
you
Bag
gotta
back.
gotta build your tolerance up for it. So I built up a nice tolerance for two. I was already sleepy, so I was like, Eddie or two won't be too bad. I was out for like 6 hours. I kid you not. Like it wasn't even a nap at that point. Like I was. This is nighttime over here, so it's perfect, perfect because we're in the Insomniacs Lounge. You know what I'm saying?
This is
It's
true.
dope. And we got a guest. Let's get ready to
Oh,
bring
we
them
got
in.
a guest. We got a
Let's bring
guest.
them into the Insomniacs Lounge. We got
Heck
a
yeah.
very dope, funny young lady we bringing through here for y'all. She's got a monthly show at the Laugh Factory, the low key funny show, the first Friday of every month. But this month is gonna be on Juneteenth because we some niggas
Heck
and we
yeah.
blickety black black black.
Yeah.
We about to bring in the queen herself. Let's give it up for Rachel Hall, y'all. Let's hit it with the horns.
Wakanda forever.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
what up? What up, though?
Yes. Hey,
Welcome,
friends.
welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome. I'm here. That's a sign that says vintage,
Ooh,
and those are a pot. There we go. Pot rack. I could never do
The
the
hand,
weather.
talking
like the
about right
gesture,
there.
the hand gesture.
Drop it.
I can't do it.
You got
Can't
the
do it.
small time Chi Town apartment. People in New York, y'all know, because y'all shit's even smaller than ours. So, yeah, know how we be doing out here. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you for being on the late night show with us.
Thanks for having me, friends.
Of course, of course. And with this being a late night show, I like to ask everybody the same question. So we're gonna ask you what starts off. You're a comedian. So what's the late night jam for you? What puts you in your relaxation late time mood?
I mean, my nighttime routine is to watch Wendy Williams before I go to sleep. Does that count?
Heck
You
yeah,
like
that counts.
you like to end the night with some drama.
I mean, I don't know how much drama she really has, but I like to watch Uncle Wendy before I go to sleep. Sometimes I'll just rewatch a comfort episode, Reno 911, Boondocks,
Ooh.
something.
I'm a good I like to lean in
Mm.
Wendy Williams as well because she does come on both during the day and at
Hmm.
night. And
Whole
I
episode on YouTube.
whole episodes, and I will say, Wendy, I feel like she doesn't get enough credit because she was a radio personality legend in New York or New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. New York, New Jersey.
Both.
I know she's
Live
from
in
New
Philly
Jersey,
too.
but I
Yeah.
know she's from New Jersey, but I would say New York for such a long time. And that's such a craft and gift in itself. And so the
Right.
fact that she transitioned into TV, and y'all got to get her props. She's been on TV for a minute, y'all.
Long ass time.
Recognize that the
Long ass
gossip
time.
has continued for years upon years.
The bullshit is consistent.
Oh my God. And it sounds mwah, coming out from her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Messy Boots.
I,
I can't say that I've ever watched. I've only seen a couple of clips and headlines. I'm just like, okay, not my cup of tea, but I hear it is entertaining. I do subscribe to the dramas. Any type of reality show that's in my bag. Sports
yeah, I
Center.
don't ever watch the whole thing. Like usually I'm
Nobody
like,
does.
why
Nobody
am I
does.
watching all of this? I don't need to see Ask Wendy or the little Rue La La. or any of that shit. Let's just talk shit and then let's go home.
Right,
Don't do
exactly.
anything else.
Hey, I'm not even mad at that at all, man. That is, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna check it out. You know, I'm a firm believer of, you know, you gotta listen to black women, trust black women. So y'all, both of y'all have said, you know, check out women.
Well, I mean,
So
for me, it's not even all that, right? It's like I do a pretty good job of staying out of real life drama, and sometimes you just need a fix. And so you watch Wendy, you watch your Real Housewives. You know, I can't get into Love and Hip Hop, but you might watch a Love and Hip Hop, or Love and Basketball, or Love and Soccer, and whatever the hell the things there
You just
are.
naming movies now at this point.
Love and baseball. Like, I'm with you on that one because I was first on the Love and Hip Hop maybe like the first season.
Yeah,
I was like,
you was a little
okay.
ratchet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it took a hard turn.
I was like, where we going? Where we going? No.
Yeah, I can't. I tried a couple years ago to
Get back.
rewatch it, to be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start watching Love, and it's like it doesn't matter what season you start in. So like, I'm gonna start. The first episode was like someone running across a table, and I was like, bruh, I can't.
Oh, we shaking the table, huh?
I was like, not even Nene do that. Like, I can't.
Wait, wasn't it like, don't shake unless you want to get shooken or some stupid shit?
I feel like Nene has writers. To me, I feel like that she's
She
just like,
does.
can I get a one-liner that's gonna hit? Because this about to be one right quick. Oh, I said what I said.
She does. She does have writers. She writes them down. She'll, they all write down. It's like, how do I become a writer on Real Housewives? How do I get that job?
Right. Let me know.
Yeah.
I will gladly.
I would love it.
I watch.
Yeah.
I will say I do subscribe to the Real Housewives. I will watch some Real Housewives. You know, Potomac and, you know, Atlanta. Those are my two.
I feel like maybe I need to give Potomac another chance, because the first time I tried it, I was like, that Ashley girl is the most annoying thing on earth, and I can't get past it.
I agree. I cannot stand her. I'm like, she is annoying as shit. But, you know, I feel like Karen's wigs will they've progressively, you know, gotten worse. So it kind of makes you keep rooting. You're like, man,
what is that about these black women on Real Housewives where y'all claim to make all the money in the world and y'all are label whores, but you cannot find glue to hold down your damn wig? What is that? What is that?
And you know what's crazy though?
Tyler Perry got better wigs, and that's a problem.
Yeah, now that, because that man is historically had bad wigs, which is crazy because, I mean, you're in Atlanta. It's like a hair capital, you know.
Warner Brothers every year.
So it's like, you know, you got to figure something. And I often wonder the same thing, you know. It's like, what's going on? Because Nene, her
wigs got drier and drier, looking like just bales of hay. Never laid down, always slipping.
And she
I also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, especially ATL. They a lot of seasons, I felt like maybe like more in the early seasons. Nene, I felt like she always had a new house and it was never furnished. Like
because they be renting their homes. They not that rich. Kenya Moore's not even worth $1 million. I looked it up.
But they never have a fully furnished house. Like, it's always one room with a couple of tables and a chair and nothing. Like,
to me, their homes are very rooms to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'll take this room.
Yeah,
and I'll take this room.
The only one that I can say isn't like that would be Candy, because Candy
got some
bullshit. Candy got some bullshit in there. I'm like, what the fuck is some of this shit you got in here? Like, and I don't claim to be the most stylish dude in the world or know anything about home decor, but I'm like, some of this shit, I'm like, this is terrible. Like, what the fuck? Just because you got money does not mean you can just be having all this bullshit. I mean, I guess you can, because you like what you like. You know, I'm like this.
But she's also country. You have to remember that.
That's what I'm saying. She's still country. And she's still a little bit
from
hood.
Atlanta, Buckhead. Where we from? That what we do.
I
Blah,
will
blah,
drag you
blah.
in this bitch. You remember when
Right,
she
Hey,
said
I
that at the
love
party?
Candy though.
I will drag you in this.
Candy's my favorite. I'm not gonna hold you up. She's got it out of on Atlanta. She's got to be my favorite. I feel like she always keeps it real.
But she always sounds like she's about to cry in her voice. To me,
Always.
she's like, I don't know, but I don't see. This is what I'm talking about.
That's the
like,
South. But that's
I
that
know.
Southern drawl. That's what it is. You know, she doesn't experience some type of pain that us up north Negroes ain't experienced because we ain't from the South. You know, that's what that shit is. Yo, but we're gonna keep this thing rolling here. We're gonna get to our first sponsor of the day.
First sponsor. Excuse me. I thought I was going for the Tapak.
Sponsor.
The young Tapak, but we're doing a sponsor.
You know,
Let's
we
do
got
sponsor.
the sponsor. This is a black-owned.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast, and because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
All right.
Welcome back. Appreciate Chummies for sponsoring the
Chummies is on point. Take them chummies for real though.
Amazing.
They have traditional edibles.
Cool. Let's get
What does that even mean?
They have I have no idea. Like I
What
feel
is a
like
traditional edible?
Yeah, we just make up anything and everything and be like, let's roll with this. Let's go with this. This is it.
Especially when it's edibles, shit. Niggas just be doing too much. But these are actually good. I could honestly say I have Adrian actually put me on to them. And I was like, I don't really fuck with edibles. Everybody knows I smoke. So I was like, oh, these are nice. And I can say if you can't sleep, I had a 6-hour nap. That's all I'm gonna say. Best sleep ever.
I mean, they're official. That's all there needs to be said. They are official. They offer lemonade. They have chocolates. They got brownies. They got Rice Krispie, as well as traditional gummies. So fuck with Chummies, y'all.
Get that drink.
Chummies.
Let's roll into this first topic.
Woohoo!
It's Pride.
It is Pride.
And folks are out celebrating. They're having a good ass time. They're living their lives as they should. And y'all know, we're all black. Whenever folks are out having a good time, there's always people that want to come and ruin it. Well, Karma has reared her lovely head. Some folks were out boating. They were celebrating, having a good time on the water. Some dickheads were circling them, yelling out, derogatory terms and shit to those that are, in the LGBT community. A couple roundabouts, and then their boat caught on fire. That's the karma. Don't you love that shit? Did y'all happen to see the video?
No, I didn't see the video, but I definitely read the story, and it's just, listen, about time. That's all I gotta say. About time. I'm so tired of hate crimes, people hating, just racist people, homophobic people, xenophobic people. They always eventually get theirs. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they really got theirs immediately after being homophobes, like that makes me feel good. That's it.
I feel great about it.
I feel conflicted about it.
Okay.
Just because, say if I was on that boat
Gotcha.
and they were riding around the boat going, "You niggers can't swim," and saying all types of Negro aggressions, and then the boat blew up. My first reaction would be, my second reaction would be like, ah, and then my third reaction would be, fuck, I gotta go over there and help now. Damn.
Nah.
Because the good person in me wouldn't
I
wouldn't want to just let it burn. So I would be like, ugh. Come on. Someone throw some more water on it. Just come, like, wouldn't want, like, I don't want to help, but like I know I'm gonna have to, and I don't want to.
Because you're better than. I mean, you are the bigger person,
right?
But also like they still even if you save them, they're still gonna have third-degree burns. Like, so to me, I feel like you can be conflicted, but I like kudos to you for helping them if they survive, but also like. I'm not mad at me saving somebody that was just talking shit about me. Like, yeah, you welcome, nigga.
Bitch.
Right.
I gotta commend you, Rachel, for taking the high road. Because I'm a petty ass nigga. Adrian knows.
I mean, I am too, but I feel like I'm not gonna be petty to that point. I'm gonna be petty in a different way.
Oh, no.
You know.
We're going
throw alcohol on them by accident.
We're going full on petty. Y'all gotta look at the video because it's hilarious. They circle around. It's like 3 times legit. Like their TikTok is funny. One of the girls is giving them the middle finger, and I just want to know, like, was it like one big ass boom, or was it like a slow ass, like a chugga? Oh shit, we gotta abandon and then boom. But they're like, okay, I'm gonna call the Coast Guard. That's my duty. That's my good deed. I'm calling the Coast Guard.
But what number is that? Who just has the Coast Guard's number on hand?
Boat people do. We not there yet. Boat people generally do have that number. Sorry, when you have a boat, they actually give you a they give you a pamphlet. The few times that I did get on a personal boat, they literally
flex.
Not really, because it wasn't my boat. So the fuck, it wasn't my boat. But yeah, they do give you like, yo, this is the number to call if anything happened. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm about to be like, Mayday, Mayday. It is some burnt up crackers in the water. Like, need to come get them. They're also homophobic as fuck. That's why I didn't allow them in my boat. Like, look, they had life jackets on, so I'm going to keep my boat out there. I'm going to stay and make sure the Coast Guard comes to get your ass, but you ain't stepping foot on the boat. And to make sure you don't step on my boat, I'm just gonna, we're gonna scoot on out just a little bit further. We still gonna be in reach, but you can't get up here, player. Now, if there's some sharks in the water, okay, I'll help you out, But if there ain't no sharks, you all right? Take a swim, be cool, because you was hateful ass bitch. So I'm gonna be a petty ass nigga, because I ain't got no time. You hating that?
But see, that's vengeful. To me, that's just vengeful. There's a difference, because if we're talking about being a petty ass nigga, what you do is you help them. Yeah. You make sure they get to home safely. You get all the information that you need. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're okay, Craig. We're gonna take you back to see your wife Shannon and your kids Lou and whatever the fuck. And here's my number. I'm sorry that we met this way, but I'm sure God put you in my path. All that bullshit. And then you call his job.
Silly.
You call his job and say, hey, I just want to let you know that Sam got in that boat accident the other day. Oh, what happened? Well, he was racist because he was calling me a nick. Like, I would put it out there.
Go out there.
Then all of a sudden he's like, I don't have a job. What?
See,
I just got hurt.
I would do that.
That's
too.
Petty. You throw it right underneath the radar.
Boat, and I'm gonna call your job. See, I'm gonna double down. See, I'm gonna do what you said. I'm gonna phase both of ours together. I'm gonna be like, you ain't getting on my boat, and I'm gonna still call your job because I'm gonna still be out there. I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna give you a little life preserver so you floating, but you can't come on the boat. My boat's too gay for you, or this boat is too niggerish for you, so you can't step your feet on it. I'm like, nah, you don't want. This is a gay boat. You don't want to be on this boat.
You don't want to catch the gay.
Right.
You don't want to catch the gay.
I was like, it's nothing but
That's
nigger
what they
over
think.
here.
That's what they think. They don't want to catch it.
Yeah, I also feel like there is a way. To me, I feel like they are going on the side of what you were saying, Rachel. Like the people that were being talked about and stuff must have been the people that took this picture. First of all, and was like, "Oh, look at them! They just blew. Let me just take this as photographic evidence, just in case anything happens. But also, I'm gonna go make this point and help them out." The Coast Guard is probably this other boat that's running towards in the background. They
Right.
probably called like, "Hey, my mans, these racist ass people just got blown up, did something wrong, and fucked up their boat, and it blew up." But to me, I feel like there is some type of solace. I feel like there's a reason why the boat blew up the way it did, and that it got so much newsworthy stories, like
funny.
because of the fact it was funny, and in the fact that people were like, "Oh, we about to put all y'all names out there, like y'all all about to
You
get
gotta do that
blasted."
too.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if white people wake up if their reoccurring nightmare is someone making like a post about how they're racist. I wonder if that's their
That's
middle of the
their
night.
fears, like their nightmares. Like they wake up in like sweats, like literally pools of sweats in their bed. Like, "Oh, I'm not racist."
That's what it is, man. It's that R word, man. You hit them with that hard R, and they just lose.
Because they could care less about crackers.
Racist.
Right.
They could care about Caucasian crackers. They could care about that.
They lose
Honky cracker, they don't care.
They don't care.
Shit. But
racist?
Oh, they about to fall the fuck out. They about to be like, "Oh,
The vapors.
we're going from racist. We're gonna stay on homophobia. Adrian, go ahead and throw up that next one for me. Your
Speaking
boy
of homophobia.
Keith out here. I don't know. Oh, Adrian hit the brother's name here, but a brother on randomly on my timeline. You know, Rugrats. There, he got a reboot coming out. And Betty DeVille is going to be openly gay and a single mom now on the show. A lot of people don't like that. One brother on the Facebook said, "So we're just going to act like she wasn't married to twins." Dad Howard, I mean, not only are you changing a character's sexual preference, but you're deleting characters. Y'all trying to force this shit on kids, and y'all ruining my childhood? Sorry, but they can keep this weak-ass reboot. So
Somebody used to jack it off to the twins' mom.
yeah,
Clearly. This is some
exactly.
Lola Bunny bullshit.
Right. Get over it. Like, who cares?
No one cares.
No one cares.
I didn't care for Phil and Lil's parents anyway.
I mean, here's what I'm gonna say is, nigga, it's a cartoon. That's one thing I'm gonna say. And two, we all knew Betty was gay when we were children, when we were watching Rugrats. Everybody knew she was gay. Matter of fact, I had a fucking PE teacher that dressed exactly like Betty. So that's how I was like, "Oh shit, Miss Johnson, oh Betty, okay." I knew. Like, why are we surprised by this? And the fact that she used to whoop Howard's ass the entire fucking show. So who cares if maybe she got tired of whooping his ass around? That's why she's a single mother. I mean, they just developing the story. Plus, nigga, the show ain't for you. You a grown ass man watching the Rugrats reboot, nigga. Go do something else with your life.
Honestly, if he was really that upset, then he would have known by now that if he were to rewatch our version of the Rugrats, you would be like, "This show is trash. Why did I like it so much?" So it doesn't. I can't imagine. And besides, every reboot in that weird 3D pattern is ugly and stupid anyway.
They're all terrible.
Was never a fan of it. I'm a huge fan of animations, and like, stick to, if you want to reboot a cartoon, let it be the original cartoon format the way you had it. Because like, just like how what is it called? Movies, home movies on HBO, and there was a, what is it called? Damn, fuck, I forgot the cartoon. I knew the fucking cartoon in my head. Doug Funny, all of that. Hey Arnold,
Naming
all of that.
cartoons.
Hey
Tailsman.
Arnold, listen to me. I feel like if you need to stick with the integrity of that cartoon. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Like, let the cartoon be the cartoon.
Shit for these
Get
kids.
over it. Get over it. Keep it moving. They just trying to go with the times. Be okay with it. Okay?
Yeah, I don't need another Rugrats grown up. I don't need another Rugrats go to college. I don't need another Rugrats, Rugrat Power Rangers. I don't need any
Rugrats
of
movie. I don't need none of that. We've had enough. We've had enough.
Man. Like, plus I'm like, nigga.
Although there are some of those old cartoons that I do rewatch and they still hold up.
Like,
they still hold up.
Like
Recess.
Oh, but Recess is different.
Recess is
don't do Recess. Don't do Recess. Recess is different.
Recess holds up.
Oh yeah, Recess is different. What else?
How is Recess different though?
Because to me, I feel like Recess was already like beyond its time. To me,
okay,
just because of the context, the dialogue that those kids was talking, I was like, oh shit.
Hey Arnold holds up.
Hey Arnold does hold up. Yes.
If you want to talk about some smart ass kids, Hey Arnold definitely holds up.
Yeah, Hey Arnold does.
That's for sure.
Yes, for sure. What was that surfboarding? Rocket Power.
Rocket Power still good.
Rocket Power still hits.
That's a good one. What's another one? Doug. That's one that hits.
DuckTales.
Yep, I still watch DuckTales.
Ooh.
Chip and Dale. That one still, I like Chip and Dale. Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. Those all still are classic. Gargoyles, that still holds up too.
Man, Keith David.
They weren't trying to, you know what it was? They weren't trying to do adult shit too motherfucking much. Like when SpongeBob SquarePants came out, everybody was like, "What is this?" Because it was such.
SpongeBob was cool.
No, SpongeBob is cool, but I'm just saying they had so many subtle adult dialogue concepts in where people were like, "Should we be showing this to our children? Like, what's going on?"
I mean, they let us watch Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern Life.
Good point.
Rocko.
And I used to watch Ren and Stimpy before church.
Ooh.
Before church.
Ooh. Yeah. Did you use what about you guys watching Cat Dog? Remember that shit?
I didn't like that.
Y'all.
I wasn't a cat dog. I was more of an Angry Beavers kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't mind Angry Beavers. Ed and Eddie was where I drew the line. I was like, I don't care.
That shit
I was over it. I was over it with that one.
And then the one with the dog.
Oh, with the scary old man.
Oh,
yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I wasn't with Courage.
Yes.
Like,
I watched it to fall asleep. That was my thing.
Dexter's Lab, that shit holds up. But Dexter's Lab has some adult shit in there too. I was like, nigga.
But that's because at a certain point they started making cartoons because they knew that the parent was watching it with the child. And so they're like, the parent is falling asleep. We have to do something to keep them awake. And so they started adding in these like a little adult jokes and crap. And now kids are like, yo, SpongeBob go hard, that nigga look funny. Like, it wasn't for you.
You got parents banning. It's gonna be like how they parents don't like what's that bald-headed white boy, Kalu, whatever that little
Caillou,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, something like that. He has cancer and needs to die. Yeah, he's a terrible child.
Whoa.
Like
Cat, he's insufferable. I rather watch all 6 seasons of Girls.
Don't do that to yourself. You don't want to do that to yourself.
Oh,
I don't even think I've seen an episode. I don't think I've seen it. Yeah.
I think like once it was going off, I was like, let me see what this is all about. And you can get through the first season. It's tolerable. You won't love it, but you won't hate it at the end. The second season, you're kind of like, what? By the time you get to the third season, it's like all these people should be in jail or dead or bad things are happening to them. They're all awful people. It's just it gets very annoying. And then by the time they bring in Donald Glover, because they were getting the
Oh,
criticisms for not having black people, it was just kind of like.
I mean, I did hear it was the whitest show alive outside of
Outside of
Friends.
Friends?
Outside of Friends.
I was gonna say because it don't get much whiter than Friends. Seventh Heaven is pretty white, even though they had a couple of black people on there.
Seventh Heaven is pretty white. I couldn't watch Seventh Heaven. After Buffy, I was like, and I'm done. Ain't no watching those Seventh Heavens. I could barely get through Angel.
I only watched Seventh Heaven because of the chorus, because of the intro. Seventh Heaven. When I see their lonely faces smiling back at me.
Honestly, that's how I felt about Reba. Y'all remember Reba?
Reba
I used to, Reba used to hit.
I don't think people talk about it enough, but black people like Reba McEntire, and we don't say it out loud, but like we fucks with Reba.
We don't say it out loud.
That is true.
We don't, but black people fuck with Reba.
But like, also, generally speaking, black people fucks with country because that derived from rhythm and blues, R&B, from blues.
Some country.
Some country.
Yes. We do need to make a distinction for sure. Some country.
Niggas ain't rolling through the hood listening to fucking Taylor Swift and shit.
Nah, that's not country music.
But we've established that isn't. Yeah.
She's never been country music and she never will be.
We were on that and you're his vision and it's
Why you know that song?
That's all I know.
Just be on. This is the thing that bothers me the most about people like Taylor Swift is like, so I listen to like my Pandora a lot and I just put it on shuffle. So I don't even be paying attention to it. I've had it for years. So at this point, it barely ever plays a song.
20 years for sure.
Yeah. At this point, it barely ever plays a song I don't know or I don't like.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, it'll play something new. And I'm listening to it. And maybe for the first 8 bars, I'm like, I guess I like this. I don't know what it is. But there's something that hit. As soon as the chorus hits, I go, whoa, it's fucking Taylor Swift. The fuck is this? I'm like, get the fuck.
Hey. Yeah, some country definitely hits. Like Shania Twain, I consider
classic country, I think.
Oh, classic country for real. But like probably the most recent, it has to be Carrie Washington. Carrie Hilson?
Underwood.
Carrie Underwood. My bad. I'm naming all black artists. Carrie Hilson. Carrie Washington.
Like, when did Carrie Washington?
No, Carrie Underwood. Yo, Carrie Underwood got some jams all day. Other than that, Faith Hill.
But listen, y'all gotta give Chris Stapleton a chance because Chris Stapleton.
I've heard
you're right. No, you're right. You're right. I've heard a song or two from Chris, and I was just like, I'm sorry, who is this? Okay.
I love it.
Slap. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them country songs.
Some of it. We all agree. Some of it does.
Like I said, but for me, it's definitely like the old school country. I can deal with old school or just like that classic country voice. I love me some Reba McEntire. Lord knows I do. Dolly.
That twang.
Yeah, love me some Dolly. I'm from Texas, so you know I fucks with Garth Brooks heavy. I fucks with Garth Brooks heavy.
Garth got some slaps.
You gotta like a good Garth.
Been around the world in a pickup truck. Come on.
Woo! You gotta like a good Garth. Them tight ass jeans and butt buckle. Come on, man. You need a little Garth in your life.
The hat. I love me some Garth. And listen, I love me some Garth so much. I even fuck with Chris Evans.
What
y'all know about that?
What?
His alter ego.
Yeah.
The alter ego. You know when Garth Brooks hosted Saturday Night Live as Garth Brooks, but the musical guest was Chris?
Yep. I remember that.
Fucking hilarious. But we gotta keep this thing on. We gotta pay some motherfucking bills. Yo, Boogie, hit us with that drop.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I gotta tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They'll give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code Late Night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast.
Shout out to Black Watches. We appreciate y'all
Yes, sir.
sponsoring the show. Boogie, hit me with the second topic.
Woohoo!
Man, I've been
That's
to
a lie.
a time or two. Y'all been to strip clubs? How do y'all feel about strip clubs? What is y'all's?
I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
man. You've never? Well, okay. We're gonna give you.
Wait. Before.
I want to go. Just never been.
I mean, well, there are terrible strip clubs in Chicago. So look, I'm surprised. You're from Texas. Texas is known for their, everything
gals.
right, as you would. The things to be
But
belly
from
big.
at least when I was there, like the few times that I might have had the opportunity to go, they didn't let, or the clubs that we were talking about going to or whatever, it was
They don't
usually
let
like
black
me
men?
and my girlfriends that want to go, and they don't let women in without a man.
I have
Because they
heard
don't, they
that.
think that you're going to be there. They think you're going to be there to fight a stripper, and so they don't want to deal with you fighting strippers.
Oh,
And I was like, I
wow.
don't necessarily want to go to a strip club with some dude.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I can see how that would be weird. What part of Texas are you from?
I'm from Dallas. Grew up back and forth between Dallas and Houston. Came up here from Austin.
Well, since you're from Houston, this story right here is coming straight up out of Houston.
Let me play this video though.
We're gonna play the video. It's folks out here simping. We're gonna give you some tips, Rachel.
I have had situations in the past where customers have followed me home. I've had to move twice, switching gyms, switching jobs.
But having a customer sue her is a first for the statuesque dancer who calls herself Nomi.
He was becoming a regular.
Why statuesque?
And we did become friends. I really like him as a friend, and I still do.
We had a dating relationship, and
that's him.
May 3rd.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Robert Wallace says he loaned the dancer about $2,000, and he wants it back along with a laptop and some DVDs.
I don't believe in loans because I don't want to pay anybody back.
I know how stubborn she can be, so after a week of waiting for her to return my things, I decided to file suit to get my stuff back.
Since the word
He put
loan
himself
doesn't seem
on
to
the
be in
news?
Nomi's vocabulary, and Robert says the cash and other items were not gifts, it looks like an out-of-court settlement is out of the question.
I've given him gifts too. How do I get my booty and boobs back?
Still, both sides say they've learned a lesson. Robert says he's not dating any more strippers.
He never did.
That was not
and Nomi says
dating.
there's no such thing as refunds,
That's the funny
exchanges,
part.
or rain checks when strippers are involved.
No refunds in the strip club. I've even had people come up in there asking, oh, can he get a dance mail, pay me back next week? We ain't got no layaway plans either.
Ain't no layaways on these titties. There ain't no layaways on ass and titties. So Rachel,
She did all that
one.
work and didn't once say where she works. You put on that synthetic wig and then hot ass Texas heat, and you standing out there and you didn't at least say, "Come see me."
Come see me at Starlets.
At Busted Baby, come see me at Busted Baby on Tuesdays. Like you ain't say nothing.
Yo, Rachel, that's rule number one, Rachel. Don't fall in love T-Pain wrote a song about this. You know, he was in love.
But he
with
fell in love
stripper.
with the stripper.
So did this white dude. He fell in love with, and for clarification, in case
He put
y'all,
himself on television to tell everybody that he gave his money to a stripper. Now he wants it back. He put him in his tucked in shirt on television.
and you know, for clarification, if you want, just in case you want to know what those DVDs were, they were Harry Potter
Fast and the Furious.
DVDs.
Oh,
Harry Potter. Nomi is a Harry Potter fan out here. This motherfucker. So one, I want to know how this. I just want to go into the breakdown. Should have gave us a breakdown. Robert, how long do you think y'all were dating? That's what I want to know. How long do you think y'all were dating, and how long was it before you just decided, okay, $2,000, here you go, and a laptop, and your Harry Potter DVDs? How many dances did she give you?
one.
Right, exactly. Oh my God, this bad shaped body built, never had a girlfriend guy. He literally went to a strip club and was like, I have money. Give me attention. And guess what? That's their job.
Exactly.
That is their job.
This man, that poor man is gonna end up on the next season of 90 Day Fiance.
Literally.
Some bitch from outside of Russia who don't want his ass. Who clearly doesn't want his ass, but he gonna be like, I flew all the way to the other side of the world just to see her. And she's gonna be like, nigga, get out of here. I'm married already.
You can find someone in your own neighborhood to abuse you. You ain't got to go all over the world.
He could have just bought one of them dolls.
$2,000. Yeah, that's about what them dolls cost.
And you know, $2,000 in Texas, because I think it was in Texas, right?
In Houston.
Yeah, Houston. 2,000 in Houston is 20,000. So you know what I'm saying? He out here spreading money that he probably don't have. That's why he got a lawsuit on. He was like, I thought I was gonna get this back because I had to pay my rent, mortgage.
That was his mom's money.
Ooh, good point.
And it's like, Robert, I'm gonna tell you something, Robert. You know, they're like what you said, Adrian. They're doing their job. Their job is to talk to you. And it just so happens some of them get butt ass naked. If you fall for the areolas, if you get hypnotized by the titties and your money just leave, that's on you, player.
That's
like,
on
this
you.
is a transactional. They shaking their ass, they dancing, and you're giving them money. So I don't.
But I want to know, how slow was the news day? That they're like, hey, we got to fill some more segments. And they're like, well, this man's been calling every week about this stripper.
Use it.
We can throw that in there. And they were like, are you sure we ain't got no cat or no dog that had to be saved? And they're like, nah, we got to go with stripper Robert.
You know what that was? That was like on some, if you've been scammed, hit up me with the date line at 6. Hard copy. We get the facts. It was one of those type of news stories.
I felt like this nigga definitely went to go get a haircut just so he could be on TV. But that haircut was terrible. They was like, we got you.
Listen,
he went to sports.
That was fresh. That was a fresh pair of denim pants and a fresh denim shirt.
Yeah, And I'm gonna say this, and Rachel, because you've never been, and I frequented it a lot when I was in college, and we've all been got. Niggas have all been got at the strip club. I don't know how it works in the male ones. Adrian, you may be able to. I don't know if you've been got, but
I've never been into a male one. I've gone to mostly all women strip clubs. The only male strippers that I've seen is literally at bachelorette parties. I've never been to there aren't real advertisement for male strip clubs.
No, it's not.
And it's only for a special strip club, and it ain't for me. So
yeah, there was a male strip club in Austin, but it closed. So whatever. But I here's the thing: I've seen male strippers like
I know they exist, right?
Like I've seen them on the internet. I've seen them through a screen,
right.
And I've never seen one at an actual bachelorette party or anything like that. Personally, I just don't get it. Because if I want to see a bunch of people walk around with their shirt off, I could just go out to the beach because men always got their shirt off. And then also, even if I loved you, even if you were Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Even if you were whoever, I don't want to see you pop your dick in my face. It's
Yeah, can we?
aggressive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Can we get that out of the way? I just want
I
to make
don't
that abundantly clear.
I
That
don't need
is
to see
not
you
attractive.
twirl.
Like, I don't need nothing like slapping me. I don't want nothing close to my face. I don't want no balls. That's not
I don't need to see you
attractive.
dressed up like an elephant. I
Yeah.
don't
Yo.
and honestly, I don't need you picking me up. Do not pick me up. Do
Oh,
not
yeah.
lay me on the ground. Do not fake grind on me. I'm not in middle school. I don't want to see that shit. Get
I've
away
heard
from
they
me.
are wild in the male strip clubs.
No, they are wild. I went to a bachelorette party and we were outside, and this dude picked me up per usual and laid me down and put a towel over me because I had a fucking dress on, and
He was
pulled up
courteous,
my
a courteous
dress,
gentleman.
put a towel between my legs, and pretended to give me
Fuck.
cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
And I was like, nigga, this is on you because we've been outside all this time, so you gonna get all of this sweaty ass vagina. I'm the one that's like, well, he's like, I need a volunteer. I'm like, let me go ahead and give me some water. And he was like, you. I was like, I don't think you want this, buddy.
You in the back.
This ain't the one for you, buddy. I done ran 3 miles before I got here.
What's crazy
not
is,
good.
like I said, everybody has been got at this. I remember my first time. Like, it was literally a girl walked up. She was like, hey, and just talking. And so, you want to buy me a drink? And this is like 18. I'm not knowing that buy me a drink is like.
That's what they do.
Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, cool. You know, I'll buy you a drink. And then comes back, it's like $10. I'm like, for a fucking Coke? I'm like, $10? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, girl, we gonna sit here. I need at least 3 dances. Like, you need to drink slow.
Not for $10.
Because I'm like, $10 for a fucking Coke?
But he was in college. You got to remember that. He was in college.
This was also in college, true. $10 is a lot to a broke ass college.
It's $100.
Like, and I to a degree, I understand where Robert is coming from. Not all the way, but I get it. My first experience, I remember. Like T-Pain said, I was in love with a stripper. I know that feeling. Her dancer name was Elise. And what's crazy is we went to the same college. She was like, oh shit.
She was trying to get that nursing degree that they're all getting.
What's crazy is we were back on, right. We were back on like a little vacation or whatever. She's like, oh, what school y'all go to? We was like, oh, we up at Eastern. She was like, I used to go there. I was like, really? Only butt ass naked? What dorm you stay in? I was like, Sellers. Me too. And I'm like, oh, she's running game. What's crazy is my boy sitting next to me. She's like, oh, hey, Brent. I'm like, how you know this nigga? Because I used to date his brother. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you just know it's a party. Elise brings me up on stage.
Too familiar.
And I'm like, wow, what is going to happen here? She's like, give me $5. And I was like, well, I've already given you 10.
5?
So what's another 5? She lays me on my back. She literally folds the $5 bill, rubs her coochie, plops down on my face. Because that's what the $5 bill was like this. And y'all know I got glasses on. Plops down on my face, stands up. I no longer have the $5 bill nor my glasses on my face. My glasses and the $5 bill are in her coochie. And yes,
that's disgusting.
That made me fall in love with her. And her coochie.
That's disgusting. You mean to tell me she sat on your face and her pussy grew appendages and grabbed you? That's disgusting. She had a
Venus flytrap.
A vagina dentata.
She grabbed the $5 bill and my glasses. I was like, where are my glasses at? And
Come on, Thomas J.
I was like, oh my God. And her coochie smelled like peaches. And as an 18-year-old kid, you're like, oh my God, I think I'm in love. So I think I know what Robert is talking about. Not to give $2,000 and some Harry Potter DVDs and a laptop. I don't know that much, but I'm just saying I know.
She better be flying with a coochie being on.
I know.
And, airwaves.
But I mean, honestly, if he's only mad over $2,000 a laptop, which was probably a Lenovo, and some Harry Potter DVDs, not even Blu-rays, just straight up DVDs, he must have been at the greater value brand of strip clubs, because that's not anything. You mad over $2,000? There's
Right.
people out here
This is
losing
true.
$50,000 to
Good
strippers.
point. Good point. And this is a recent story as well. So to me,
Yeah.
I feel like those Harry Potter DVDs were his prized possessions.
Again,
Right. Like, what kind of sale they got going on at a strip club that is that cheap to give away? Come on.
she just saw a mark. She saw a simp and was like, okay, how much she got to give? And he was like, 2,000. I'll take it. You know what he should have? And again, this is when I've said it before on this podcast. Adrian, you know the story. You know, I was at a stripper party in college. If you ain't got the money, it is okay. Just pick up the dollars and recycle them. That's all. Pick them up and just keep throwing them. I have literally taken dollars out of girls' G-strings and put it back in there as she was twerking on me. Like, take it out, put it back in. So she thought she was getting a whole bunch of money. Now, I'm not that scandalous now because I'm a grown-up, but in college, so Robert could have did that. You would at least got your money worth, Keep recycling the money.
I think ultimately we should be proud of Robert because at least he took the steps to step out from the chat room that he's been in for the past 24 years. And at least he stepped out into the real world. And,
You know what's crazy, and we'll get off the stripper topic, though, is like you said, in the grand scheme of things, that ain't that much.
No, it's not.
Recently at a strip club, and the waitress at the strip club said Kanye gave her $15,000.
And he should.
And this was off of solely just getting a glass of water and having a conversation like an hour. So Robert, you got all kind of.
That nigga ain't have no glass of water.
Right.
Who goes to the strip club to tip $15,000 for a glass of water?
Kanye.
He not spreading the word like that.
Kanye does. She said he told her how he thought he was a true descendant of his maker and he was here to change the world. That's a $15,000 conversation. She deserved every little bit of that. Because if you go,
she did, and she had to sit there and listen to that shit.
I was just about to say maybe $15,000 is too little because the fact that rambling Kanye West, especially now, this nigga probably talked to her for about a good 30 minutes just on how he's a prophet.
Dumb shit. Just like this.
I'm surprised Kanye and Dr. Umar aren't best friends.
Woo!
They probably are.
I feel like they do know each other. They do have their information.
I wouldn't rule that out at all. I am sure Umar.
I would watch that sitcom
all day. It's such a nonsense, but also entertaining as episode show for sure.
They should have a podcast, Kicking It with Umar and Ye. The Ye and
that would be an amazing podcast. Each episode would be 6.5 hours long. No commercials.
They only got 4 episodes. They only got 4 episodes. They all 6.5 hours long.
We'd be counting down like who's gonna go on the tangent first, Umar or Kanye? Which one's gonna rant about white women first? But yeah, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. We got one more bill to pay. Let's go ahead and throw this on up here, Boogie.
Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Go on over to their IG. It's Rose Vogue Styling at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy. Everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show. Woohoo!
And we are back. Rachel, Boogie, you know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
It's time for the motherfucking final
No topic.
I was gonna say the percolator.
Oh, it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
I feel like Kanye might actually appreciate this with his fashion sense. Crocs and Balenciaga, have really, they partnering. They've reached a stiletto clog.
God.
I don't wear heels, so ladies, y'all feeling these? Y'all rocking the Crocs, the Croc heels, the crocodiles? What are we calling these?
I'm gonna let Rachel.
The Croc.
They just, I've never worn an actual pair of Crocs. Maybe like an alligator, but not a Croc. Just the off-brand version
gators.
Or something. But and I guess I can see how they're comfortable. They're not my thing, but okay, cool. I get it. The heel that really just looks like a screw going into the top. I don't see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's giving me Lego-y to me. Like they literally, Mr. Potato Head, a piece of a leg or something and onto a Croc. I've tried on Crocs and they kind of hurt for me. They are not comfortable to me, but I see people wearing Crocs left or right. Listen, I am not for I was never on par to those Timberland heel boots.
Ugliest ever.
So I did have the Timberland like knee-high ones. I had those, but again, it wasn't a heel. I just didn't lean into the heel. Like we need to chill on trying to convert like shoes that shouldn't be heels. Like I understand some people went for
sometimes
those are ugly.
Can we get out of the stilettos in general? Like I love a good wedge. Because they have those
espadrilles.
Now. You know what I'm saying? They got wedgies. They got nice little Nike wedgies. Wedges. I like to call them wedgies, but wedges.
I'm like the wedgies.
I mean, it's definitely ugly. I really can't see anybody wearing that outside of it being like, look at what I'm wearing. You know what I mean? Just to say they have it. It's some ugly ass shoes. Even Kanye. I mean, it looks better than anything Kanye's ever made. Compared to Kanye.
By far.
I don't know how much money he had to pay Anna Wintour to convince her that he was fashionable. And I love me some Kanye West. He's one of my top artists of all time. But Kanye's clothing is garbage.
Pure garbage. But I have heard his shoes are very comfortable. I have heard his shoes are very comfortable.
They ought to be.
I guess. I don't like the shoe that looks like socks. So it's just not, I can't. I just don't understand what we're looking at.
I just got a question, like, where are you wearing those Croc heels to? Is this like one of those, like, you're kind of casual, you're at the cookout, but you still want to stun on hoes?
I can guarantee you.
Okay, Charles.
There is a whole bunch of white ones on stock for all these basic Bettys who are going to be wearing it at their wedding. Like, I'm comfortable but still cute. That's what they're going to be having on. Exactly.
Probably like $400-$500, on some dumb shit. I'm like,
and then they're going to glue 25 cents worth of crystals on it that they got from Michael's and ruin the whole shoe.
You can go make them bitches yourself. This is one of them things where it's like, and again, I don't claim to be the most fashionablest nigga in the world, but I know that ain't it. I just be like, who the fuck are the people in here creating? First of all, you know what it was? It was a motherfucker that was in there. They had to be on some high shit. It was a nigga that was like, you know what? I just, it was someone who was like, you're going to get fired. Bring me some shit or your ass is fired. Like, they really put someone's job on the line. The motherfucker was like, I don't know what to do. Lit up a fucking fat ass blunt, looked down and was like, I got on Crocs. Fuck it. Let's put a fucking nail in this bitch. Croc heels. That's what it was.
They literally,
it can't be comfortable. It can't.
It doesn't look comfortable at all. And the fact that it's a stiletto, you're killing it even more. Like, come on. Somebody was like, you know what? Let me remove the knife and just use a handle and stick it on a Croc and see how that works.
So y'all know niggas is wearing Crocs now. You know, Crocs are becoming quite the stylish attire for the niggas. So do y'all think if it was like a popular ass like rapper nigga, city girls, or one of them, Nicki Minaj was wearing the Croc heels, the crocodiles, do you think them bitches would make it to the hood? We're gonna start seeing them, you know, at the baby showers.
Yeah, why not?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, people love to be different and stand out and also run with the trend as well. I remember when Birkenstock first came out and it was like hot to death. And I couldn't afford Birkenstock, but I got the JCPenney one. I got the young JCPenney brand. It looked like it. Nobody could tell. The young I got those bad boys. I was like, oh, I get why everyone like this shit is comfortable. It's not Birkenstock, but it's comfortable.
They comfortable.
Same thing with the Uggs, which I didn't understand either because I was like, these is ugly. But you know. To each his own. You're not gonna catch me in it. And of course, if black folks like it, if one famous black says if Quavo walked out and
it only takes one.
It only takes one Negro, and then all of them are like, "Ooh, I also have 30 inches of weave."
Let's
go. Gonna be rapping. Bet you ain't bought your bitch no Croc heels, nigga. Bought my girl them crocodiles out here stunting, nigga. And then it's gonna be a bunch of niggas buying them. That's what it's gonna be.
It takes one hit record, one catchy ass line for somebody to be like, "Yo, we gotta get them joints."
I guess it's just like because I just don't have that fashionable mind. Like if I am the top person at Balenciaga and you have seen some fashionable shit, really, like what makes you think, you know what, I like it? Crocs.
Money.
It's simple,
pure money,
yet sophisticated. Like
no one said that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's just money. They went, Crocs makes how much a year? And then people just like to have us because that it says Balenciaga. You know, you see these hood ass niggas walking around with just the slides and it says Balenciaga on the top or Fendi. And it's like, you spent $500 on some flip flops, my nigga?
Yeah.
They gonna do the same thing with Crocs.
Yep.
Oh man, they about to sell out like niggas.
Oh, they are. They are. They're gonna sell out.
Like, get your own fashion sense. Stop trying to be like everybody else. This shit is garbage. Just say it's garbage.
I can't wait until I actually see someone out wearing them though, because I'm giving you nothing but stares. Like, really,
and that's what they want.
Like you bought them shits. Like
that's exactly
they want you to go.
Like, it's
just, like, what them is? Oh, these are Crocs Balenciaga.
I'll be like, nigga, you bought those weak ass shoes? I'll be like, they saw you. You know what's gonna be? How much you want to bet? That shoe is probably not gonna move. It's gonna be niggas in the store. They're gonna be having contests. First nigga to sell the Balenci Crocs, you get a day off. There's gonna be some dumb ass shit.
I mean,
because them shits ain't gonna move. No,
they're gonna be more. They're gonna be more knockoffs, if anything.
Beauty store got some right now. What you talking about?
Right. Seriously.
Buy a bundle, get a pair.
I mean, well, you know what? You're right, because they got Louis Vuitton masks in the beauty supply stores and the gas stations. So you're right. Them shoes they'll be in there. I forgot.
Yeah, the beauty supply literally are the fastest producers of anything. Like
of anything.
They got an inside man, and they gotta have an inside person.
No, they got a slave. They have a slave shop at the bottom of their beauty supply store.
Like, see, what y'all don't have up north is Sam Moons. And when you talk about something that's fast, so Sam Moons is like the size of a Target.
Okay.
But it's nothing but accessories. Earrings,
okay.
necklaces, purses, scarves, hats, luggage.
It's a lot of shit.
Nothing. And whatever the trend is, you walk in there the next day, there's bins on bins on bins.
Oh my God.
Let me find out these motherfuckers are the ones setting the trends. They're the ones who are creating this shit. That's why they got such fucking overflow and shit.
I really do. I think they be back there making Jordan.
Oh, you know to be back there making Jordans, man. It's so many crooked ass Jordans on these fucking sneakers. Some of these Jordans, like the nigga is fat. You know, he too skinny. The arm is too long. It's like, were y'all niggas even trying to get the stitching correct? Like,
Do y'all remember when Shaq had shoes at Walmart?
Yes.
Bogus ass Shaq shoes. I mean, it was nice that he had affordable shoes, but them shits was terrible.
I remember my mom bought me a pair, and I almost, I
was
did.
mad.
I started crying. I was like,
mad
Mom,
as hell.
why did you give me these? What am I supposed to do with these? I'm never wearing these. Like,
So,
stop.
Let me ask you then. So, which one would you rather have had? Would you rather have had Shaq shoes or the Starberries?
Oh, good question.
Starberries.
Yeah, probably the Starberries. Because I also had my mom had bought me some fake ass Adidas. She gave me some fake ass like 4 stripes.
4 stripes.
She gave me them 4 stripes. I was like, yo, she gave me some shell toe 4 stripe Adidas, and I was like, Ma,
hell
yeah,
nah.
You have to know, like, my life is over if I step foot into my school with these. Like, come on, yo.
Your mom had it out for you. She was about that tough love because that was like 2 for 2. Like them fake ass Adidas, the Shaq shoes. Like you probably had some Skechers too, huh? Just like
no, don't you dare! Don't you dare! No, I did have some Skechers back when I was a kid, a child, a baby.
I mean, I think I'm gonna roll with the Starberries as well. And one has some decent shoes back in the day for and one.
No, they did. No, they did.
They did.
Kicks, but yeah, them Shaq shoes. You didn't really want to be caught in the Shaq shoes. Like it was really like, I'll take a pair of Starberries over Shaq shoes any fucking day.
Heartbeat. Some Starberries and some starter gear. I'm good.
For real.
Oof. Starter coming back though. Starter had them cold ass jackets that everybody had, like the NBA and NFL jackets and shit.
Oh
they making a strong comeback with Starter and everything. But Shaq shoes, I don't think those are ever going to.
No, it ain't gonna come back.
They were when they were here. Like it was.
Nah. It was like everybody looked at that shoe and they was like, "Nah, this ain't it, buddy."
I feel like.
But you know what? Somebody got a pair of Shaq shoes in a box still, and I bet you them hoes worth some money. I bet you.
These was the original Shaqs.
Yeah, they probably worth the same price that they bought it, $30.
With inflation, they probably worth $2 extra on them bitches. Like not.
Y'all doing Shaq wrong.
I fuck with Shaq.
Great businessman. Shaq is on every fucking channel. Turn on the TV and you see
I fuck
Shaq.
with the big fella.
It must suck being that tall and getting old.
Man, it really does.
Shit. Especially when old people start walking down, looking at their shoes, being that
right. And he literally walking like a Neanderthal, like he just evolved.
Like that's got to be. I mean, Shaq, he gonna live good though. Shaq, he got all that money, so when he old, Shaq probably gonna have every invention known to keep his body
him young.
The rest of us.
This is true. I mean, I hope so, because I ain't never seen no old giraffe.
This is true. This is true.
Stop.
Yo,
never seen it.
I feel like giraffes at a certain age, they like, yeah, I'm done, and just wrap their necks around a tree and be like, let's go.
This is it. He's gonna commit suicide and kill
Suicide.
Low key though, if I was a giraffe and I was gonna commit suicide though, I wouldn't hang myself. I would just drown myself. Like I would go take a drink and then just put my neck in the water and end it like that. I'm not gonna wrap my neck around a tree. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. We're talking about giraffes.
It seems like a lot of work because you can just back up. Your body, once you get to the drowning part, is going to be like, I'll stand up now.
Right.
I mean, but just wrapping your neck around a tree, though, that just seems...
Or maybe the giraffe will just lean back and go into the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's even funnier. Thinking about a giraffe with all 4 legs up in the air, like that's just
like all the giraffes looking at them like, what is Dave doing? I guess this is his last day on Earth.
Gary being mellow.
Because it's either do that or just go stand in front of some lions and be like, here I am.
Right. Like, so I'm ready.
This is true. You know what's
Let's do this.
About giraffes, though, if a lion is chasing your ass, you don't have no way of protecting yourself except for throwing your neck. So how do you run and throw your neck at the same to keep them from eating your ass? It's weird.
I mean, you see,
You know,
it's a fake. You just
I'm just saying, God was high. He was high when he.
you got break their ankles. You got to break them
Those
ankles.
animals like
Wait, them giraffes like
Crossover.
no more watch.
tall ass giraffe. Like
They be doing crossovers and shit.
see this neck, nigga? Like what?
Stop.
Oh man, Rachel, definitely thank you for joining us and being here. Sadly, we have come to the end of the episode. Yeah, before we let you get out of here, you got anything you want to shout out? Where can the people follow you at? Where can they find you at?
You can follow me on all social medias at Rachel Hall is Funny. I have my own podcast called the Hood Novel Book Club. We'll be back in July with They Want You Dead, an Illuminati novel. So that'll be stupid, I'm sure. But you can listen to that across wherever you listen to podcasts: Apple, Google, Spotify, Pandora, hell, Amazon. You can wherever you listen to podcasts, that's where it is. And yeah, June 19th, we got low key comedy at the Laugh Factory, headlining with Corey. So Corey Borbell.
What up? That's dope. You know, I gotta get I'm gonna join the book club. Where can we join the book club? Or how does, if we're interested, because I do want to get my read on more. So what do we do?
Well, just so you know, it's not like we're reading anything good. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the books will surprise us. Kinda. But you can go to hoodnovelbookclub.com, check out the website. But like I said, if you want to join, we also have a Facebook group. I also got a Reddit group. So it's just wherever you would like. But all you gotta do is jump on, see what we're reading. And most of these books are free, or if under $5 on Amazon, on the Kindle, or if you order them. So it's not like you about to break the bank with anything. And whenever we read, new episodes are out every Monday whenever we're reading a book. Like I said, right now we're on hiatus. So we'll be back in July with They Want You Dead, an Illuminati novel.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'm going to have to tune in. Make sure y'all check Rachel out on all the podcast platforms.
Heck yeah. I was about to say, thank you so much, Rachel. Question, do you read the books before you actually decide on which book, or you're reading along with the listeners as well?
I'm reading along. We're all reading along, which is why I always kind of break the books up, no matter how long they are, unless they're like super short. That's why I usually break it up, because sometimes it takes people listening to the first episode to be like, do I want to read this book?
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, let me go ahead and get it, and I'll read it along with it. So when I pick the books, I'm just looking at the synopsis.
Yeah.
I read the best reviews and I read the worst reviews. And then from there, I pick the books. So I'm reading them for the first time, just like everybody else.
Ooh, I like that. That's like, you're really getting like, you're taking your first impression and literally like putting it on the podcast, on the episode. Like, yo, I'm in it with you. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm reading from it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh wow, that's dope. I love that concept.
Yeah, that is dope as hell. I'm definitely going to check that out. What you got for the people's El Boogie?
As usual, same thing as ever. Keep following us. Smash that like button. Smash that bell to subscribe and continue to get notifications from us. Listen, No Sleep Crew, we appreciate you each and every time you listen to us. Like we said before last week. Spotify is y'all need to get on it, but SoundCloud, y'all jump it. Respect to all the SoundCloud out here listeners that's out here supporting us. Let's get this our YouTube likes up. Yeah, let's get our YouTube likes up. Let's get our iTunes, Spotify. We out here, Google. Let's go. Let's keep this movement going. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yes.
And again, my bad for stepping on top of you there.
No, you're good.
to SoundCloud. Again, I can't thank the SoundCloud folks enough. No, we know what we were actually talking about getting some merch and everything. So we're working on getting some stuff. So I think, we got to shout out some of the SoundCloud people. We're going to get some merch for y'all. Because y'all been really rocking with us. So thank you. YouTube, get your shit together.
Get it together.
Google, get your shit together.
Spotify, y'all going to get banned.
Get your shit together.
Easily.
All y'all, get your shit together. But we appreciate y'all for checking in. Again, it's been a dope-ass episode of Late Night with Nate. I'm your boy, Nate.
And I'm Adrian. Thanks again, Rachel. We out of here.
Follow everybody on your races.